Hey guys, Nolar here, aka Nanolar. I'm here to do Boss Rush 11. I actually haven't even touched this Boss Rush stage at all. And so I could use the extra 35 stones for whenever part 2 is coming, which we can discuss in a little bit here. But you're all probably thinking, what team am I bringing here? And I'm telling you, it is the free-to-play Dragon Ball Seekers team. Now, I'm of course going to bring a GT Trio friend, who is a 170 lead 4 key, but I am taking everyone else on my team is free to play. So of course you've got the Goku and Arale. There's 77% lead, 3 key, 77% lead for Dragon Ball Seekers. They seal super on 12 key, greatly raise defense on 18, randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, attack 30%, key +2 per rainbow key sphere obtained, and reduces damage if you're the first attacker in the turn. Giru from the 4th year anniversary, seal super attack on super, key +2, 60% attack and defense when there's a hybrid Saiyans category ally on the team. And Dragon Ball Seekers get 2 key and 30% attack and defense. Probably gonna link that Giru up with the GT Trio because they share a good number of links. And then of course we have to have B-Pan. She is a really good, solid support. And of course she fulfills the portion for Giru and his passive, so you know we'll act a skill here when we get a chance, you know. And then what else do we got here? Oh, Goku Jr., who's yeah, okay, well, yeah, he is a pain in the ass. That's what I can say, because I last like 15 stones I've been trying to level up Sharing the Limit and I haven't been able to get it. But anyways, he's gonna be pretty decent overall too. Free to play unit. Of course, we've got the, I think this was Super Battle Road, the Goku and Bulma here. So this will be pretty good as well. Just to remind everyone, I mean they're a youth lead, but we're obviously bringing them here. They have a 12 key rare chance to stun, 18 keys medium chance. So I think rare is 20% to 30%. Yeah. And then attack and defense per Dragon Ball Seekers category ally on the team up to by 7%, so up to 35. Same thing with youth, and then Dragon Ball Saga category ally on the team, and then key +1 for joint forces. So they're gonna be pretty interesting. I think I'm gonna keep the Goku Raleigh with the Goku and Bulma. So let's just dive right in. I don't even know what all the teams are here. Okay, so Zamasu. Can't remember who the rest is. I see Piccolo, so that'll be a little rough since we got a lot of int units. Okay, so okay, we'll do this. She doesn't need much, and he doesn't either. Okay, so I'm keeping them on rotation, and they're not going to hit that hard. This is going to be kind of long because again, I got a 77% lead. Everyone's almost level 10 except for again, Goku Jr. and then the Goku and Bulma have been having issues leveling. Okay, so she didn't. She has a high chance, or like great chance. Yeah, great chance to reduce damage received by 50%, and she didn't activate it there. So, fantastic. Okay, Giru. Okay, I'm gonna throw Giru off. Yep, this is what I want to see. I forgot who I have to kill here. It's like one of the other. I can't remember. Either way, let's see. Yeah, 3 million. Again, remember, 77% lead plus the 171, but still, that's pretty good, man. Pretty good overall. And here we go. Medium chance to stun, I want to say, but I don't think you could stun these guys. Oh, well, never mind. Take that back. You could. But anyways, it was a one-shot. All right. Moving on. You can tell I haven't done these stages in such a long time. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll do this. And no, I won't activate it just yet. B-Pan also has a chance to stun. Yeah, so 12 key is just a chance, 25% chance, and medium chance on 2 key on the 18 key. Oh, well, there's a super. Okay, come on, come on. All right. Come on, B. Okay, so she's reducing damage. All right, so we'll heal up. What's a third of how much damage we do here? So we heal about like 100k. Yep. So back up to full. That's right. This guy multiple supers. There's a reason he does that. Okay. That's okay. Keep doing these. Post more of those. So yeah, I mean, this team is free to play. I think it's probably the most free to play friendly team you have, because there's a lot of LRs here. I mean, there are other options like the Metal Cooler Army Core, you know, the ones you could farm, and they work very well too. It's just that you've got a couple of LRs that are free to play. You know, as long as you can complete the events or farm the stages, you're good to go. All right, well, we're putting you up front like that. Yeah, that's way better in terms of. And Bulma in the back. We're good. Okay, come on. Yeah, super. What do you got? 91k. All right. That's pretty decent. But let's see. 4 million. Okay, so with Giru on rotation, you know, he gives support. 2 key 30% attack and defense. The Dragon Ball Seekers. So this is always pretty decent. We just I mean, obviously Pan's gonna be on this, but gotta think of, like, besides B Pan, if there's another one I can think of you would want to bring. I don't think so, actually. Alright, yeah, well, never mind. There's the AGL Pan, but she's just the... she might have worked out here. Because, like, this is AGL, very AGL heavy, so... There is that to consider. We'll do this. Get a little more heals. Get the, extra ultra super attack going off. Okay, come on. 2.7 million. Again, this could be a bit, so... You know, this is what it was like, guys, before. Back in the day, you just had to worry about rotations and all that stuff. Alright, that's good. I mean, this is still pretty fast in comparison to the other teams. And I might have to use items. Well, we'll have to see. Oh, is it just Goku? Oh, I don't remember what I'm facing off here. What event is this one? Okay, well, they're good at 18 key. So you. Okay. We will get a lot of Dokamons, and we're actually gonna have to use them because eating supers. Oh, there's a there's a dodge. Eating supers on this team is yeah, it's a little rough. So I wanted to talk about part 2 and about how, like, kind of dry part 1 has been. It's actually very been dry. It hasn't been very good at all, actually. But yeah, so. Look, part 1, I don't know how to explain what happened with part 1, like, at all. It seems like this could be the part where the pandemic really kicked in terms of, like, planning and spacing the content. Because honestly, we just got 2 banners and a story event. Like, that's literally all we got, right? We got some, like, campaign stuff, and I mean, the stones have been relatively on par with last year's celebration, so the stone count is not the issue. It's just, like, stuff to do, especially since they gave us that 2.2 billion stamina act, like, spending event. This is Namek Goku. Okay, I was like, which Goku is this one? So you would have expected them to drop something interesting, like anything akin to what I was gonna say, like Prime Battle LR, or anything to utilize it, you know. But we got nothing really, so it's kind of unfortunate. 52k, 3.9 million. Yeah, so it just kind of sucked that they kind of set themselves in a way to, like, push stuff out and content for us to do, but unfortunately we never really got to that point, and everyone's just complaining about how dry it's been. Now, here's the thing: they could drop like 50 million things in part 2, doesn't make up for the fact that part 1 was just, there was nothing but the banners, right? Like, that's all you had. Yeah, we got Boss Rush, which is I'm doing now. We got Battlefield, but, like, even though that's stuff that's fairly like common practice for big celebration, dual celebrations for them to do. So I am not at all impressed if that's like, oh look at this is what we got. I'm like, well, dude, this is like standard. Come on. So that's why to me it's it has been dry. Part 2 could be really good. Like there's probably an easy a couple okay, obviously there's a couple easy areas, right, for the Hercule and Goku. So that's pretty fairly clear we're getting that. I imagine we'll get some actual regular easy A's. I think it's going to be the Int Vegeta and Spirit Bomb Strength Goku, the nukers, but I mean, it could be wrong. They could probably combine that with the like a boss raid. That's what they did last year. We had the Cell boss raid, and they combined the Strength Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Easy A there as well. So like, you know, that's always an option. But yeah, and then I'm sure they'll give us a couple more story events. There's got to be like a little bit more. I mean, yes, we've got the launch, we've got the everyday, the same thing, but that doesn't use stamp, except for launch. But that's once a week, so it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, honestly. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like, it just feels lackluster, you know. So I am with you guys. This hasn't been the greatest celebration. Is it the worst? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think it is, but I can't remember a time on JP at least where it's been this dry. I remember there's a few moments in Global where there was no even daily login bonus. You weren't even getting 1 stone a day. You know, there's like nothing to do. Like I remember there were times like that, but this doesn't compare because that was just like, oh well, it's just like the August before, you know, or the September before October like event. There's nothing in between. But this is like a worldwide dual celebration. It feels really dry. So I am with you guys that this is pretty terrible. But on top of that though, I don't like the fact they're time gating things. Like I mean, they've been kind of doing this thing early on enough where you can kind of see it, because it started with 5th year where they like, oh okay, so here's the Goku Black or the Zamasu, and then here's for part 1, and then here's his TUR for part 2, or no, his LR, so it was TUR for part 1, then LR for part 2, and then oh wow, we got an Easy A for part 3. I'm like, yeah, I guess you could have just dropped it all at once. You know, there's no need to really time gate it. And the problem is, I feel like they're taking features from Legends that they shouldn't be taking at all. Like time gating stuff that should not be in anybody's thought process about this game or whatsoever. You know what I mean? Because time gating is terrible. The only reason you time gate things, you know, and as you guys know, I play a lot of gacha games. The only reason you want to time gate stuff is because there's like valuable resources that you don't want your free-to-play players to feel overwhelmed by the whales who like buy it out for money, you know. So you time gate it, so like, okay, everyone gets the free currency at the same rate, but if the whales want to buy a pack or two, sure, you know, like I get that makes sense. But this isn't anything along those lines, so there's no need to time gate it. I don't know, maybe I'm just not seeing it correctly, but that's just how I view it personally. Okay, well that's not a whole lot, but she's already supering. I want to hold those. Well, actually, we're gonna kill him, so it won't matter. So part 2, we've, you know, as of this recording, we are getting some leaks from Dokkan that it's a Super Saiyan. There's a Goku involved, a Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then a Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta there. It could be like a exchange card, I imagine. That'd probably be the easiest way to like go about it, honestly. But here's the problem I have with exchange cards. I want exchange cards. I think they're really cool. Don't get me wrong. I really do want exchange cards. The issue I have with exchange cards is they don't, unlike transformation cards, where every form of the transformation is included in the categories, right? So you look at like Goku from the transforming Goku, right? Well, in Super Saiyan 1, he's got Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3 in the category, but obviously not all the transformation. Not, you know, if you're in Super Saiyan 2, you're not obviously in 1 or 3. But because it's included in the transformation kit, they throw it all in the categories. It's like, well, he belongs to everything. Okay, cool. Problem with, oh man, this is gonna be rough. Go bros. Oof. Maybe I want to use an item? No, let's see it. Let's see. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Okay, I take that back. I take that all back. You're gonna super anybody. Super the Goku Jiju, please. Oh, no crits. Okay. Well, they'll super first, so they'll be okay. So the problem with exchange mechanics, so you look at this, the last year's Super Saiyan Goku that exchanges into Super Saiyan Gohan. Well, he's on pure Saiyans because he starts off as Goku, but then when you exchange, he goes to Gohan. Well, you're not including hybrid Saiyans. So the downside is you're not including all of the categories that each exchange portion has. You're only including the first one. So technically, if I really wanted this to work out, I really want them to put a Super Saiyan 3 Goku first before you put in a instead of Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta, because the first form is what they apparently, at least this is the structure I've seen, count all the stuff for the categories for that unit. It's got to be Super Saiyan 3 Goku first into Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta or whatever, however else they want to play it. That's how it's got to go, because we need more Super Saiyan 3s. Like, I did a race with Toonrami and Goresh. I used a bunch of old cards. I think the newest card is the transforming Super Saiyan 2 to Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. And the problem with him is he's transforming because he has prepared for battle and then he gets over in a flash. Well, unfortunately, depending on what kind of content you're taking, you're not going to be able to see his transformation a lot. So he's kind of useless on the team because he doesn't have over in a flash unless he transforms. And of course, like I said, depending on the content, like Super Battle Road, you're never going to see it. So yeah, it's interesting to say the least. I really hope that this new LR is gonna be good. The only other downside is, unless it's a double LR release, which I don't think it is, but I'm not gonna be surprised if it happens. We're not gonna see an LR Kid Buu, and then like Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta. That's like the end of the saga, the Buu saga, right? So if we don't get an LR Kid Buu, that's gonna be kind of disappointing, to be honest. On a lot of fronts, because it's like, what? Why? I mean, Buu tanks to Buuhan is a very good card. He needs an LR buddy. You know, like there's only one LR for that team, Majin Power. So we need another one. You see what I'm saying? Because I put him on rotation. So I don't know. It's a long story in that regard, but okay, we'll do that. So far, I haven't been struggling. It's just I'm not one-turning. Oh, sometimes I am, but for the most part, I'm not one-turning events, stages here. So, whatever. Like I said, unless you're speed-running stuff and manage to pull the units, this is your typical free-to-play experience, you know? Alright, let's see this. That's a crit. Oh, double supers. I'll take that. Another crit. No, not another crit. But Bulma, will you take it? Oh, nice. All right. So yeah, I don't know. Celebration has been interesting. I'm not gonna judge it. I mean, if you just judge part 1 to the last year's part 1, yes, this has been dry. That's fairly clear. Yeah, this is gonna suck. We need to. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. Will it kill me? No, 132. I can handle that. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little. I mean, yeah, these are Dokkan FS. Boss Rush is easy. I'm like, yeah, but if you take a free-to-play team, you're gonna be maybe clenching your butt cheeks a little bit here and there, and that's what I was doing. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, come on. Oh, this is a crit. You need to take a hit though. 35. All right. Well, we'll heal back. what, a third? So she does like 200k. Yeah, so what is it? Oh, okay. Piccolo's defensive. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I haven't done all these events in so long that I just forget things, you know? Oh, he's healing there. Okay. Whatever. That's good. We've got like 2 more stages after this, right? That's what I want to say we do. Okay, so yeah, I mean, the celebrations, I'll judge it as a whole at the end, and I'll probably make a discussion video with the boys and see how they really feel about the download celebrations overall. Well, now they're simultaneous worldwide release. They don't want to call it downloads anymore because I don't think they're hitting that kind of download threshold. But 350 million, and when we hit 300 million last year, I mean, that's a lot of downloads, right? So, oh, we got the stun. Oh, okay. He was one of those events you could stun. Interesting. Okay, he's still stunned, which is great. Don't tell me this is Dokkan mode. No, Dokkan mode's next turn. Okay, that's actually decent. Unless we get a crit here. If we get a crit, we can just move on. Oh, well, in that case, we're moving on. Okay. Who's next? Oh, Gohan? AGL Gohan? Oh, I was like, why did we stop short? Okay, yeah, the LR Gohan stage here. And then I guess the next boss rush 12 will include a bunch of like Cell and all the other events that we're missing here. All right, cool. Let's see this. Yeah, I think they're releasing boss rushes simultaneously. Ooh, I can't believe I missed that. For like dual celebrations, or like the really big things where there's a dual Dokkan Fest. Everyone's celebrating at the same time, kind of thing. I think this is the only thing we celebrate together, right? I think so. Interesting. All right. Okay, so. Okay, not bad. Typing's not terrible. Alright, so we're good on that front. Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's I'm hoping things pick up because this will be pretty boring. I mean, after being a content creator for the first time, you know, you really start to look at things a little differently from a different perspective, and you know, I mean, I like to think of myself as somewhat reasonable and as objective as possible and stuff, but yeah, I think it's safe to say that so far it has been unimpressive. But again, like I said, it could be, you can chalk it up to COVID, right? And the thing is, you can't use it completely as a crutch, right? That'd be really bad if you did. But it's one thing to use as reasoning for why we have been dry the way we have. Like other gacha games have been in the same boat too, right? I mean, look at Legends. I think their anniversary suffered from the same thing. When you look back on it, they had issues with pacing and stuff, but again, that could also be just how Legends is in general. They love to time gate stuff, man. I don't get it, but whatever. But yeah. Alright, so I had like other things planned. Depending on when the part 2 drops, I might have other things kind of like go up instead. So like, you know, I had other races, I had other like kind of like videos planned, but you know how it is, life gets in the way, things get pushed back and whatnot, so we might be at that point where if part 2 comes in like the next couple days, then there's going to be a lot of other things I need to be doing. So, you know, I'm gonna, and, you know, I've stuck to my system of like, look, I'll do a solo video, I'll collab with some people because people want to do collabs, which is fine. I'm always down for it. It's just that sometimes once you do a collab, you realize like that wasn't the best. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Am I dead? Don't tell me I died here. 148. That's a lot though. Okay, so they'll raise defense here, so they'll be okay in that regard, but I don't know about the rest of them. 2 million. Oh. Okay. Okay. Goku Bulma. Come on. I don't think you can stun or anything, but I need a crit. Oh no, I need a super. Oh, okay, good. Not gonna die. Don't Goku Jr. has enough juice to do it. But anyways, I like doing collabs, but sometimes once you do a collab, you realize like, oh, we don't have the best chemistry or energy together. For the most part, I think I have had that happen. Or like I've had good chemistry with people. But there are a couple where I was like, oh, this didn't work out that well. And so I don't mind experiencing or like trying to do it once just to at least get it out there. But if it just doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out, you know? 22 minutes. I'm sure I could do it much faster with a different team. But anyways, most of the guys, those Dragon Ball Seekers, I want to say is the best free-to-play team. You guys let me know what you think is the best free-to-play team in the game in the comments below. If you like that video, hit the like button if you're new here and liked your content, and consider subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you know when I throw up videos. And yeah, guys, just gonna try to see what the next couple of days brings, and then we'll have a better outlook on what kind of content I should be able to produce for y'all. All right, you guys have a good one. All right, Nolar out.